two things you need to be aware of. That's ignorance and attention. Stick around because you damn sure don't want to miss this video.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the lick read. You know, homeboy, what they call me. Hold on. Come on. What the business is, what the lick read.
Man, it's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Listen, boy, if you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, you slipping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, and right after that, hit that like button so they can show that bit to a million, billion people, you feel me? Also, if you look below, you'll see all our merchandise. All the shirts, proceeds, all proceeds go back to the channel. This is how we spread our message. We pay for different ads and promotion. And also, if you want to promote on the channel, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. But I'm finna give y'all this sauce. Listen, the two things, very important. One is ignorance. The next one is attention. I'm gonna start with ignorance. Ignorance. Why is ignorance so important? I say this all the time. Y'all hear me say this all the time. Ignorance is one of the most expensive things in the world. Why? Because you're gonna pay for it physically, mentally, and financially. If you look up the word ignorance, all it means is I don't know. In this world that we live in, we are ignorant to a whole bunch of shit, from politics. We don't know how the prison system work. We don't know how lawyers work. We don't really have the education properly to prepare ourselves to win these battles. And I know a lot of y'all might say, well, you can go look it up, you can go find this and this and that. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Things ain't the way they are because it's that simple. I'm gonna say that again. Things ain't the way they are because it's that simple. Okay? And this is why the next thing, which is attention, comes into play. But I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of dudes that's out here on these streets, you're not prepared to win a case. You're not prepared if something was to happen. I tell y'all, the Army, the Navy, all them people, even the police force, they practice every day. They practice tactics that you don't even fucking know about. Ain't no way you can win because your life not set up to do that. This is the attention. They got your attention on other shit, but we're gonna get into that in a second, how all this gonna tie in. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Ignorance is very expensive because when you don't know something, you're gonna get jugged. You're gonna get jugged. My lawyer told me, right? He said if two people walk away from a meeting and both of them not happy, that was a good deal. I didn't understand why. He said because neither one of them got what they wanted. They got what they deserved. But if you walk away from that meeting where one person is happy and the other one ain't, that means somebody got fucked over. And it makes sense in the business world, because in the business world, there's no feelings. If you come into business with your feelings, you will get jerked. But what I'm telling you is, you have to have the proper education, the proper recon, data, information on what it is you're trying to do. Okay? You have to do your due diligence. If not, you'll send yourself up for failure. Okay? This is really common sense. Ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world. Trust me when I tell you. Second, attention. Why is attention so important? Let me tell you something. This is the purpose why you pay attention. Attention is so important to your everyday life because the person that has your attention controls you. Let me say that again. The person that has your attention controls you. And whatever you put your attention on, that governs your emotions, that governs your moves, that governs damn near everything about what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. This is why you pay attention. And they got our attention to all type of things. Okay? The attention that you put on this woman's ass draws you to do what you do. People will put enough energy in trying to have sex with a woman or man, and won't put that type of energy in trying to better themselves financially. Okay? Because that got your attention. That got you high. So when you pay your attention to something, the person that you pay your attention to or the thing that you pay your attention to, you become a slave of that thing. The government knows this. This is why they keep us distracted every day. This is why they created television. This is why they created newspapers. This is why they created anything that can give out information. Now remember, back in the days, I'm talking about in the days, they used to have to come to the square. That's some Masonic shit. They used to have to come to the square. When they ring that bell, ding, 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 they know somebody got to deliver some news. So everybody in the town walk up to the square to get that news. They ain't got to do that no more. Now you see why they came up with radio. Now you see why they came up with TV. See, it ain't for your entertainment. It's for them to keep your ass distracted, to keep your attention. Come on, man. Come on, people. This is the tool they use. And I told y'all they went from analog to digital, because analog you can't manipulate. Digital you can. Digital, you can put signals into that digital shit. We're gonna get into that on another video. You can get into the digital. You can change it. You could be in New York and I can hit you way in California when it's digital. Now listen, he who controls your attention controls you. And you have to understand that makes up your reality. The very thing that you see, the very thing that you put your attention on. Because this is all you know. This is create the know. This is the is. You get what I'm saying? This is the is. Whatever that is, this is the is. Whatever they put in front of you, whatever you put your attention on. That's all you know. You know nothing past that. You get what I'm trying to say? So you have to be very, very wary of what you pay attention to, what you put your attention on. Because if you put your attention on bullshit, it's just like cooking in the pot. If you put a bunch of bullshit in the pot, ain't nothing but bullshit gonna come out of it. So you have to be wary of what you put your attention on. And then another thing, they can use fear, right? When you get caught up in this, is like a hypnosis, bro. When you get caught up in this shit, and they put fear into the middle of that, they throw fear into that shit. Now they controlling you through fear, the shit you are afraid of. And I be trying to tell y'all, success is on the other side of fear. You can't be afraid of shit. But if the person that's programming you got your attention, whatever that is that got your attention is going to govern how you see the world. This is why I tell y'all, when you look at Love and Hip Hop and all these different shows, the way that other nationalities see black folks, this is what represents and makes up what they see of black folks. Why? Because they don't live in a household with black folks. It's the same with you. You never seen them put Spanish, not Spanish, but you never seen them put Chinese people or Japanese people on TV showing them fighting, and they fight just like we do. They just don't show us that this shit. So our perception of Japanese people, Chinese people, our perception of them is they some wholesome people. They don't get into conflicts and shit because you don't see it. They got the triads. They got crime in China. They got crime in Japan. But they don't show you that shit. This is what I mean. Be careful of the attention. A lot of people that have traveled, if you ever traveled to another country and thought it was one way, but you found out to be something different, put it on the comments. I'm sick of this shit. Put it on the comments. Okay? All that what they tell you when you enter the service, I'm sure once you get in the service, it's a different ball game. Put it in the comments. Y'all help me out. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. So all I'm telling you is the two things you need to be careful of. Ignorance. Do your due diligence, man, on anything you're trying to get into. And when you take a L, it ain't for losing, it's for learning. You pay to learn. When you fall, you get up. When you fall, you get up. Sometimes you know what not to do, but you just don't know why. But then when you go through that experience, because some things can't be taught, you have to go through that experience. When you go through that experience, now you learn why not to do that. So that L ain't for losing, it's for learning. And the next thing is attention. Whatever you put your attention on, gonna govern your actions. Attention. This is why you pay attention. Very important, man. Very, very important. If you look at your children, they glued to that TikTok. The shit that they see on TikTok is teaching your children about the world, not you. Because they got more attention on TikTok than what they got on you. They can teach you how to work TikTok because their attention on TikTok. You got a lot of grown folks' attention on social media. This is why if I can't get nothing from your page, if every time I turn on your page you showing your ass or I can't get nothing, I don't follow you. And it's not because I'm a bad person, it's point in my life. I don't want to put my focus on that. I've been young once, bro. I'm not a jitterbug, bro. You feel me? I have kids. So I just choose to do differently. And it's the same stuff that I tell them. Don't keep putting your attention on this TikTok and this and that, you know what I'm saying? You know, but if you are, do it with somebody you can learn from. Because what goes in comes out. That'll never change. That's a revolutionary factor. If bullshit goes in, bullshit comes out. If nothing goes in, nothing comes out. So be careful of what you put your attention on. Okay? Like I say, man, y'all know this your boy Papa Duck, man. I had to pull aside the road to get this shit in, man. I'm in front of the motherfucking Family Dollar right now, giving y'all the motherfucking sauce. So with that being said, you know I love y'all, man. Till the next video, you already know what time it is, baby. Share this video, and I'll holler at y'all on the next.
Hold on. Come on. What the business is?